sorry, my voice was out. So as I was saying, we had a resistance here, we had a resistance there. There is this breakout, the price opened here, closed above. So as it is now, we are in an active uptrend. We do expect price to continue to the upper side. We want price to continue up at least up to this point, up to around 1.38768. The other level is this. So ideally, if the price can close above 1.38567, then this will mean we are now continuing to the upper side. If you buy it there, have your stop loss below this low. So if you buy it here, 1.38567, expect a continuation upwards. So the next chart I would like us to look at, and let's look at USDJPY. On this chart, there is nothing much happening. Let's see. There's nothing much which is happening. We do have a very good trend line. We do have a very good trend line from that point. We also have another here. So technically, if the price can break above this upper line, this will now mean we are continuing up at least up to the extreme end, this high. So if the price goes beyond this red line, expect a continuation upwards up to 106.206. So just a break above will mean we are continuing up to this point. And if the price breaks below the lower line, then that will mean we are now heading down up to this point, where a break below will push price even much lower, up to 105.181. Does this make sense? So simply wait for a break above, a pullback, and then a continuation up to the level which I've just mentioned. We want to see a pullback before the price can continue upwards up to this level, 106.206. The next chart, Euro USD. This chart is upwards. Yes, we were in a downtrend previously, but as it is now, the price has basically broken above a very good trend line. So what this would mean is we do expect a continuation up at least up to this high. We also have another level here. Those are the places where the price may likely get to. We also have another one here. So first of all, the price needs to move up to this point, where if it breaks beyond, expect a continuation much higher up to 1.21287. Does this make sense? Yes. So expect a continuation upwards at least up to this point, 1.21287. The next chart, and let's look at SP500. This chart should be bearish. This chart is bullish. We are not going to look for a sell as it is now. This chart is still very much to the upper side. You can see that following the break above this trend line, the price continued massively to the upper side. As we're speaking now, the price is still above the upper line. So this means we are still upwards. If the price is to move down, then that move is merely just a correction and should not break below 3842.8. So expect maybe some pullback, but that pullback should not take price below the line which I've just mentioned, below this line, 3842.8. So if we are on this chart now, wait for a pullback, wait for price to pull back nicely up to 3842 so that you can pick a buy position, expecting price to continue even higher. The next chart is Brent oil. Brent oil is still upwards. This is perfectly in line with what we said earlier this week. If you took with us the buy we had on this chart, you're supposed to keep holding it. Expect price to continue up at least up to around 70.784. If the price goes beyond this level, then that will mean we are now continuing even higher. The next chart is gold. So gold so far is bearish. We actually expect the price to break beyond this level, then continue up to this point. That did not happen. Instead, the price just bounced off from this trend line, the red trend line, continue down. As we are speaking now, the price is still bearish. So we do expect a continuation much lower up to this point, the trend line which you have at the very bottom. So expect a move down. We do have another level here where, should the price break below this level 1766.28, then that will mean we are now continuing down at least up to the trend line which you have at the bottom, this one. Is that okay? Alright, so that should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same. So thank you. See you.